What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over the social sphere at GBP Daily. Shoot me a follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit me up in the DMs. I am always available to talk Packers anytime, any day, and today is Monday, December 22nd. No victory Monday for us Packers fans. Nothing to gloat about at this point in time. We've dropped 2 straight games. The Broncos 2 weeks ago, the Bears Saturday night, and we have got around a 15% chance to win the division, sitting at 9-5-1 at the moment. For that to happen, we need to beat the Ravens. We need to beat the Vikings, and at the same time, the Bears need to lose to both the 49ers and the Lions. And all of that seems pretty irrelevant at the moment because Jordan Love is going through concussion protocol as we speak. And some slightly good news regarding that. Adam Schefter reported that the Packers will not be signing a veteran backup quarterback this week, which indicates that they expect Jordan to clear protocol before Saturday's game against the Ravens. So a potential disaster avoided there. Still, we'll have to wait and see what happens as the week goes on, but I do expect and hope that Jordan is good to go by Saturday night. For the Ravens, if anybody was watching their game last night, you know that Lamar Jackson left the game with a back injury, and Tyler Huntley finished the game, so we'll have to monitor that situation as well. So, all things are on the table, right? I know Adam Schefter reported that we are indicating or hoping that Jordan's going to be good to go by Saturday. But if not, could it be Malik Willis? He's also dealing with a shoulder injury. So if those reports or if Jordan Love is not good by the end of this week, we could be signing a veteran quarterback to take over the reins on Saturday night in a game that if we win, we're in the playoffs. We'll have to see, though. A little early in the week for any of that to come to fruition as far as news goes. But, yeah, big time checking the socials this week. Be sure to be following. I will have everything posted as soon as I find out the news. Anybody planning on going to a Packers game the rest of this year? You got 2 guaranteed chances, right? You've got at home this weekend against the Ravens, and you've got in Minnesota, Week 18, to finish off the regular season. Hopefully, we'll have more chances in the postseason. But as of now, we have 2 guaranteed chances to hit up a Packer game. If you are thinking about going to a Packers game, whether that's at Lambeau Field on Saturday against Baltimore or in Minnesota against the Vikings the week after this weekend, do not buy your tickets anywhere else other than TickPick. They guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets on the market, and if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, they will give you 110% of your money back. Same tickets as everybody else, and TickPick is the cheapest every single time. Use the code Packers22 for an extra $22 off the already cheapest tickets on the market. Shout out to TickPick. They are the best in the biz. What do we got going on in the comment section? Let's hop into the comment section here, shall we? And as always, if you want to be a part of the show, give me a call on the Nicolet Law hotline, 319-242-2332. The Midwest personal injury law firm that actually shows up when you need them. If you've been hurt in a crash, fall, or another accident, the last thing you want to deal with is the insurance companies and paperwork. Nicolet Law takes that off your plate so you can focus on healing up. They walk you through your options, they handle the insurance companies, and fight to get you what is fair. No upfront fees, no guesswork, just local attorneys who have your back. Call 1-800-NICOLET or visit nicolet.com. What is up, everybody? What's the vibe like, right? On Monday, we've lost 2 straight. Kind of rough life being a Packers fan right now, right? No Micah Parsons, Jordan Love's in concussion protocol. Rough life, but it could be worse. We still control our own destiny as far as the playoffs goes. We have an okay shot at winning the North, in my opinion. If we take care of business against the Ravens and the Vikings, which isn't a given either week, right? The chances that the Bears drop 2 straight aren't that far off. They play the Niners this upcoming Sunday night. The Niners looking pretty good as of late. And then they play the Lions the following weekend. And the Lions are a solid team as well. So the Packers need to win against the Ravens and the Vikings, and the Bears need to lose against the Niners and the Lions for us to win the North. So the North is not out of the equation quite yet. But at this point in time, what I'm hoping for is a win against the Ravens, punch your ticket to the playoffs, and see what else happens after that. So what else we got going on here? Riley, what is your opinion on the Dobbs muff? Should he have been out there? Oh, Riley, I think overall it's just a choke, right? I don't mind being Romeo. I don't mind Romeo being in that position, obviously, at the time. I think the blocking could have been better by the frontline guys because Rome had guys in his face almost immediately. I think Romeo also might have been looking up a little early at the guys who were coming at him to hit him. And unfortunately, yeah, you can't be doing that because, you know, what will happen is what we saw happen. So same thing happens when you turn your head too early on a pass, right? You drop the ball most of the time. I think in general, the special teams unit has played pretty solid this year. They've just had too many screw-ups in big-time moments. So Saturday night being the biggest screw-up in recent memory for sure for the division. If Romeo catches it and we're sitting here, if Romeo catches that, recovers the onside kick, we're sitting here talking about, you know, winning the North for the first time since 2021. But instead, we're going to most likely have to go on the road throughout the playoffs, which, as we all know, is not easy to do. So looking at it now, probably shouldn't have had Romeo out there anymore with the concussion history, since recovering an onside kick is a pretty vulnerable position to be in, and he cannot afford to have any more concussions. So those are my thoughts, Riley. Nothing too crazy, right? My man King AJ in the house, as always. Media is really milking this Bears win like they just won the Super Bowl. Seriously, though, can we throw Bo Melton out there at cornerback? Can't be worse than what Nixon and CV have been giving us. Keyshawn Nixon, man, he has been getting toasted. The passer rating when targeting Keyshawn is both like 120 against the Broncos and then like 150 against the Bears this past weekend. So no sugarcoating any of that. He has just been getting absolutely roasted. And unfortunately, in some big-time moments, right? He gave up the DJ Moore touchdown in overtime. He gave up the touchdown to tie the game on 4th down. Come on, man. He's killing me. And, yeah, what's Bo Melton doing? I'm not sure, but he must not be doing enough to get on the field because our guys out there right now are not getting the job done, and they're still staying out there. So we shall see. Maybe they make a move this weekend against the Ravens. Who knows? Thank you, King AJ. Appreciate you as always. Liam, I saw your post about a possible Bears-Packers rematch, and I wanted to let you know that my confidence level is a 10. Yeah, Liam, I posted a little bit ago saying, hey, if the Bears and Packers rematch in the playoffs, how confident are you 1 through 10 that we can win? And yeah, yours is 10, mine is 10. I mean, we dominated that game, and Malik Willis was in there for the majority of that game. We were without Zach Tom. We were without Evan Williams. Obviously, no Micah Parsons, no Tucker Kraft. We are injured big time, and we controlled that. We controlled that game for about 59 minutes. So the defense without Micah, without Evan Williams, without Devontae Wyatt, we held Caleb Williams and the Bears offense to 9 points through 58 minutes, 59 minutes of that game. So yeah, give me a rematch, and I don't care if Malik is out there or Jordan's out there. I think we win. So thank you, Liam, for checking in. Thanks for checking out the content over on the socials. I appreciate you. What else we got? Phil, my man, in the house. Special teams ranking 21st. We did not punt. Isn't that crazy? There have been 10 games this year where a team has not punted. The Packers have 2 of those games, and they are 0-2. The other 8 games, those teams that did not punt are 8-0. So a pretty wild statistic there where, yeah, we didn't punt in that entire game, and we scored 16 points. A lot of that has to do with, like you said, Phil, we just suck in the red area. And that's kind of what happens, right? We knew that was going to come back to bite us. Taking up passing up field goals to go for it on 4th down to start the game and come away with 0 points. Josh Jacobs fumbling, just a massive, massive mistake by what is supposed to be a guy who carries us. It came back to bite us. We did not punt all game, and we lost. So tough sledding there for sure. Thank you, Phil. Tristan, should Malik go this weekend if there's any doubt about Jordan? Servant Auto as well. Kind of a similar question. What about our QB situation? With Malik out, if he is out, of course, he is questioned, but who will step up? It'll be obviously Jordan or Malik, and Adam Schefter did come out not too long ago saying that the Packers were not going to sign a veteran backup, indicating that they are hopeful that Jordan will clear the protocol before Saturday's game. So good news on that front, right? Good news on that front. As far as your question, Tristan, should Malik go this weekend if there's any doubt with Jordan? If Jordan is cleared, we all know this, he's a go. It's not a speculatory type of situation, right? He's either cleared or he's not. If he's cleared, then yeah, there's no doubt that Jordan will be out there over Malik, even with how good Malik has been playing when called upon, right? Malik himself is dealing with a shoulder injury on that sack late in the game. I think that was in overtime, or that was in the last minute of the game. The injuries this year are just never ending, right? And I know everybody does like to reference the Super Bowl year when we had all those injuries. And sure, there were some key ones on that team, but it wasn't to as many top-end players as it is, for this year's team. Micah Parsons, obviously, your best overall player. Tucker Kraft, your best pass catcher by a mile. Josh Jacobs and Jordan Love have been in and out with injuries. Elton Jenkins and Zach Tom, your 2 best offensive linemen. Elton's out for the year. Zach Tom obviously missed last week's game, and who knows what his situation's like moving forward. Devontae Wyatt, your best interior lineman. The injuries are to more important players on this year's team compared to the 2010 team, in my opinion. So, excuse me, the injury bug is biting us big time this year. Thank you, Tristan. Appreciate you. What else we got? My man Packers on the Rocks in the house. Give my man Packers on the Rocks a follow, please. He's putting out some great content. Love the post-game analysis from Packers on the Rocks. Hit him up. He is the man. What else we got? Haley on to the Ravens. Got to take care of business, make the dance, and anything can happen. That's right, Haley. Surprisingly enough, I was not as shell-shocked as you'd think from Saturday night. I kind of wasn't surprised. I wasn't too down about it. It sucked for sure, but we let them hang around. And the Bears, they've been finishing games all year, and we've choked away a couple ourselves this season. So on top of that, not scoring in the red zone early, that always comes back to bite you, and it did big time for us. So yeah, Ravens on Saturday night. If we win, we are in the playoffs, and who knows what happens after that, right? We might even be hosting a playoff game if we win both and the Bears lose both. So probably unlikely, but crazier things have happened as we saw Saturday night. Thank you, Haley. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you again for tuning in. Always, always, always love talking Packers with you guys. Hit me up on social media at TPP Daily. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Any sort of interaction helps myself and helps the page. I will be back and at it again tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.